truly serious. Okay. So we're gonna work up the scale from demanding people to all the way up to hostile and angry people. So here's the situation, okay? Fred says, I need to use the ultracentrifuge that you're signed up for, okay? And Frida says, no, I might need it. And Fred says, well, do you or don't you? Because I have to use it. And Frida says, well, I may need it depending on the results I'm getting from the column I'm running right now. And Fred says, look, I need a freaking centrifuge, and yours is the only one available. And Frida says, better keep looking. So what should Fred do? Okay, this is sort of the familiar stage of confrontation, defense, and escalation, okay? And clearly, this is a conversation that's going nowhere, right? Both sides have completely dug in. Fred needs this thing. Frida says you're not going to get it. And what's the next step? Well, here's an example. Here's one thing that we could do. What could Fred say to diffuse this situation? I'm going to give you the answer, and then we're going to go through a couple more examples, and I'll ask you. So Fred could say, he could agree. Frida, I know you signed up for the centrifuge, and I know you have a right to it. But I'm really screwed here. Is there some way, inquire, is there some way that we might both be satisfied? When do you need it? For how long? Can you delay your run? Can we run our samples together? Basically, diffusing this from a confrontation to a collaboration, looking for a solution. Does that make sense? Do people understand what the process is here? Now, there's another way that this could have gone, right? Fred says, I need to use the ultracentrifuge that you signed up for, okay? And Frida diffuses that situation immediately, okay? Fred has been confrontational, but Frida says, Fred, you're in the middle of an important procedure, right? I can see that you're in a bind. I may need the centrifuge depending on my column results. So already, Frida is agreeing, and she's empathizing. And Fred, who's still agitated, says, well, do you or don't you? Because I have to use it. And Frida says, she inquires, is there some way that we might both be satisfied? When do you need it? For how long can we run together? So basically, both sides, you can run this methodology, you can run this process from both sides. Even better, right? Fred could have started out the conversation by saying, Frida, I forgot to sign up for a centrifuge this afternoon, and now I'm in a bind. Is there any way that I can get in just before or after your time? Basically inquiring about getting to a collaborative step without going through a confrontation, defense, and escalation. Are there any questions about this? Do you think that this would work?